get to this well of more and more and
You're saying Houthis are Yemenis, gotcha.
more tariffs.
Let me explain why. Let's take China. Let's take an example that every American understands, TikTok. Everybody knows TikTok. American people made a decision in Congress to ban it on midnight, Jan 19th. The supreme leader of China said, no, we're going to use your court systems to litigate the American people so that doesn't happen. I can't do that in China. The supreme leader would never let me do that. I can't protect my IP there. Chinese have been screwing my 45 businesses for 35 years. I like the idea of going to war with China with tariffs to change behavior.
But it didn't change behavior. All it did was hurt American companies.
Weak leadership that doesn't know how to implement.
This is the same leadership. It was Trump who launched the trade war with.
Then it was Clinton saying, let's democratize China, let's show them democracy, and they'll play fair and they'll play fair.
But to Catherine's point,
it's time to raise tariffs on China to 400%.
Trump already raised tariffs on China.
Not enough.
There have been many studies showing that U.S. companies and consumers are the ones who bore the cost.
Academic study. I'm doing real business in China. I'm actually doing business there.
Yeah.
I'm actually working
American
there. There's no academics in my
Where do you
company.
think they buy their inputs from?
Let me explain something to you.
From China.
The Chinese
It
steal
hurts
my
American.
IP.
Who is this lady? Yes, who is this? Hello? They actually brought a real fucking debater, a debate archetype onto these shows one time. The only time.
U.S. companies and consumers are the ones who bore the cost.
Academic study. I'm doing real business in China. I'm actually doing business there.
Yeah.
I'm actually working
American
there. There's no academics in my
Where do
company.
you think they buy their inputs from?
Let me explain something to you.
From China.
The Chinese
It
steal
hurts
my
American.
IP. They make the same product with the molds that I
True.
pay for there. They ship them
That's a DGG or archetype. Hell yes.
into this country under a different brand. I don't like it anymore, and I've been trying to solve this for 30 years.
If you tariff everything from China at
There's no
60%,
academic in my world. I'm
you're going to be
doing business
paying
in
more
America.
for the stuff
Let
you buy.
Catherine finish her
You're going to
thought
be
real
paying
quick.
more for the stuff you buy. They knew even in the
No, you're
1600s
wrong.
that you should
I'm
not
not
tariff
buying
the
it.
inputs.
Kevin,
Let's just take a yoga
Every
mat.
American.
Kevin, just let her
400%
finish.
tariff on a yoga mat. We'll make it in Vietnam, or make it in India, or make it in America. We won't buy anything from China. And the
It will
Supreme
still
Leader
be
will
more
come-
expensive.
He'll come
It
to New
will
York.
be more expensive.
No.
Absolutely it will
We
be.
won't buy it from there.
It'll be more. Why do we buy it? Please, her next question is to be, Kevin, why do you think we buy it from there now? Please let that be the next question.
Wait,
What do you mean we
but
won't buy
also-
it from there?
Hold on 1 second.
No. Why do we buy it from there now, Kevin?
Because I get the
Why
back
are you
and
raising
forth,
the price?
But Kevin,
Yeah. Why? Yes. Why are we buying it from there now?
you're having a different. This is always what happens when we talk about Trump and the economy. People come
No,
on
no,
here.
Trump.
Hang on.
Talking about
No,
Trump.
just hang on. People come on the show and then they defend a different economic policy than the one that Trump is advocating. He says in the clip, "What am I going to do? Negotiate with China or Mexico?" He doesn't want to negotiate. He says you're not going
True.
to get anything from them. Okay, that's what he says. He does not want to negotiate. Also, the question I asked you is, where is the rest of the plan? Where is the rest of the economic plan?
Well, why don't you just look at his track record for the last, term that he had? No inflation, fantastic wage growth. I mean, look, he actually sat in the seat at the
You
White
forget
House.
2020.
You may not like what he did. You may
President
not like
Trump
him,
was president in
but I don't
2020.
remember 9% inflation when he was.
I remember 18% unemployment. I mean,
Oh, because he was. If you want to have the no inflation meme, then you need to eat the unemployment meme as well. You can't have the pros of COVID. You can go, we had no immigration under COVID. And they'd be like, what about the fact that we lost a quarter of our workforce? Oh, that was COVID. No fair. Why can't whoever this is, she just needs to be on every single one of these? Or maybe these mainstream shows are better and I just don't know. I just don't watch enough.
Growth. I mean, look, he actually sat in the seat at the
You
White
forget
House.
2020.
You may not like what he did. You may
President
not like
Trump
him,
was president in
but I don't
2020.
remember
Notice how he doesn't respond to a single thing she says for any of it.
9% inflation when he was.
I remember 18% unemployment. I mean, I remember.
What happened when that was going on?
Oh, a pandemic that he bungled.
Are you saying he created the virus?
No, but he.
That's not what she said. Did you not hear? Did bungled? Does that mean created? Is he? Where is he from? Maybe they didn't do past, I don't know, 4th grade vocabulary. Does bungled mean created? Mishandled a situation means you created a situation. Is that what that means?
Employment. I mean, I remember.
What happened when that was going on?
Oh, a pandemic that he bungled.
Are you saying he created the virus?
No, but he absolutely made it worse.
How?
By lying about the risk, by telling people not to get tested. Don't get tested.
You're saying he should have personally cured the virus as.
Is that what she said? Who are these people? This is not the. Why are these? This is what I mean when I say I don't know why these people are allowed to speak to anybody. Padded cells forever. What are you even saying? Hey, we need to go to Walmart. Really? What are you gonna do? Fucking walk there? It's 10 miles away. No, we can drive a car. Really? What are you gonna do? Crash the car into a brick wall? No, I'll probably just follow the road rules and drive like an ordinary driver. Really? What are you, fucking NASCAR? No, I'm just like an ordinary driver who's not gonna get into an accident. Really? You don't think any ordinary driver's ever gotten into an accident in their entire life? No, I don't think I said any of that at all. Really? You haven't been speaking?
by lying about the risk, by telling people not to get tested. Don't get tested.
You're saying he should have personally cured the virus as the
No,
president.
I'm saying he should have given his tests to Americans rather than to
She did not
Putin.
say that. I mean, but okay.
I'm sorry. This idea that somehow because Trump was the president that the virus has political proclivities and decided to prolong itself has been crazy.
No,
since
no.
Crazy how more red fat fucks died during the what was the conservative that said that? It's kind of weird how the COVID virus is killing more red voters than blue voters, guys, right? Isn't that? It is kind of weird. Isn't that kind of weird how that happened? Maybe it was a political virus. Who the fuck knows?
Because Trump was the president that the virus has political proclivities and decided to prolong
Like,
itself.
why? Who is the CEO of CNN? Fuck CNN, actually. Fuck this news network. Why are you inviting this fucking moron on? Like, this is a wasted slot. Every single word that he says is a waste of time, and you're destroying anybody that's listening to this channel, because instead of listening to somebody actually talk about the issues, you have this fucking retard who's consuming oxygen for no reason. Why?
Itself has been crazy.
No,
since
no.
since- since-
You don't think leadership mattered at
Due to
all?
the
during
virus?
that?
No, I don't actually.
You don't?
You don't think leadership mattered at all? Then why are you voting for Trump? Then why support him? You don't think leadership mattered whatsoever? What an outlandish statement. Sorry.
And decided to prolong itself has been crazy.
No,
since-
no.
since-
You don't think leadership mattered
Due
at
to
all?
the
during
virus?
that?
No, I don't actually.
You don't?
I don't believe the virus.
You don't think it
listens to
matters?
politicians.
You don't
No,
think
I
it
never have.
matters?
I don't think the virus responded to politicians. You don't think no. Okay. It's okay. Sorry.
Trump withheld various kinds of testing kits and PPE from states that were asking for it, and then he told them to go buy it themselves.
So
And then
you think that was the mask? Is that what you think?
and then he out. Bid them for it, so they couldn't buy it, and then he sent it to Putin.
I was talking about virus.
I do want to get back to the.
Like, hold on. You guys don't understand this as well, okay?
And then he
Hold
outbid
on.
them for it, so they couldn't buy
worried
it,
about
and then he
the
sent it to
virus in this
Putin.
election. I was talking about virus.
This is abuse. This environment here is abuse. You understand this, right? You have like sane, rational people that exist in the real world, and you have to have conversations with people that are goofy fucking clowns. You have to have conversations with insane people that will gaslight you over the most insane shit in the fucking universe, and you're just supposed to pretend this is a normal conversation, right? Nothing about this conversation is ordinary or normal. This is insane. The fact that you have to sit here and listen to a guy say, I think that somebody could have probably handled the situation with the virus better. What, you think Trump should have personally fucking cured it? No, I don't think I said that at all. I just think better leadership would have helped. Do you think the leadership mattered at all? No, I don't actually think any leader would have mattered at all. I don't think it would have done anything.
I do want to get back to the.
I mean, you are implicitly
question
by
here,
pretending
because,
it didn't
Scott,
happen.
Republicans keep saying that this election is about the economy. Now, I guess it's maybe also about immigration, but it is about the economy when you ask voters. And again, like, I'm wondering, what else is Trump planning on doing, and can he articulate
Well,
it?
to me, I think it's a great question, and it needs to be fleshed out. I think we should probably play the clip though of Harris from the Chicago.
Sorry, I'm done. Okay, hold on. I got to use the restroom. I'm sorry. I can't. I hate this country. No. I don't hate this country. I hate half the people in it right now. I'm sorry. I have to use the restroom. Hold on.
And can he articulate
Well,
it?
to me, I think it's a great question, and it needs to be fleshed out. I think we should probably play the clip though of Harris from the Chicago Economic Club. Do we not have it? Because she didn't show up to talk. So here's what I think. He's going to extend the tax cuts. He's going to rein in the federal government and the
Reign in the federal government means nothing. Tax cuts is more deficit spending.
overburdensome regulatory state, which he can now do because of the Supreme Court.
Overburdensome regulatory state means nothing. Can now do because of the Supreme Court. I don't know what he thinks the federal government can do differently, unless he's talking about the overruling of Chevron. But I'm pretty sure that just took away discretion from the federal government. So I'm pretty sure Chevron gives the federal government even less leeway. So I don't know how that is supposed to help him, unless there's something else the Supreme Court did that I'm not sure.
And he's going to take on these countries that screw American workers. That's the plan. And oh, by the
it
way,
is
he's
not
going
the
to
plan.
he's going
It
to
is not the
crack
plan.
he's going to crack down on immigration to the benefit of American
He's
workers.
going to
That's what
deport. He's going to deport 20 million people. The people who pick your crops, the people who process your meat, the people who care for your grandmother, the people who serve all sorts of critical functions in this country. Yeah, he's going to deport a lot of people, and that's going to worsen the economy. In fact, there have been, like a dozen different independent economic analyses from Goldman Sachs, AEI, Brookings, Nomura, Peterson Institute. Like all of
I
them
know your
find.
argument. If you want to run on more illegal immigration as a Democrat, go ahead. I just don't think it's going to work in the election.
He wants to deport 20. I'm not done with his. I know what his economic policy is because he has talked about it. He doesn't understand how any of it would work, but he has talked about it. He wants 10% global tariffs, which would worsen inflation. He wants to deport 20 million people, which would worsen inflation and reduce growth. He wants to politicize the Federal Reserve, which would worsen inflation. He wants to devalue the dollar, which would worsen inflation.
After all that,
all of these
half
things.
the American population wants that economy back.
How is that a response? How is that a response? Never mind. I thought she was smart. She was an idiot. Because if she was an intelligent person, she would I can't say it. I would myself after sitting next to these fucking retards.
What do you say to that?
I say that we should be talking about what the policies are.
They're just too dumb to
It's all about
No,
messaging.
it's because we don't talk
Because a lot
about
of people don't understand, Kevin, what
Because we don't talk about it. Because we don't talk about it. Because we don't talk about it, she says. And then they continue to not talk about it. Notice how they haven't responded substantively to any of the things that she said. Notice how there was zero response, right? From any of the, I don't know who this guy is, the staple, the DEI conservative. And then you've got Kevin O'Leary, the number one fucking scammer piece of shit. Is O'Leary, that's an Irish name, right? I can't even attribute it to fucking Jewish scamming from investment shit. Like, what did he make his fucking money off of? I never know if these guys are even representing their real political opinions or not, or if it's like a fucking show for trying to get people to be fans of them. What is he? He's Canadian? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck did he make his money off of? Because he's a billionaire, isn't he? Or am I making that up? Wait, Kevin O'Leary, net worth. Oh, 400 million. It's still pretty wealthy. Business career. Okay, don't care about this. Soft key. Company is a publisher and distributor of CD-based personal computer software for Windows and Macintosh computers. Hello?
Hey.
Hi, what's up? I'm on a short time span. What's up?
Sure. So I was thinking about some of the benefits that would occur under a Trump presidency. And we all know that he wants to cause mass deportation.
Okay.
Do you think it would be worth voting for Trump if it would mean Hassan would get deported back to Turkey?
Unfortunately, I don't think so, because when conservatives talk about deportation, they just do it in a very racist manner. And since Hassan is one of the whitest people in this country, he'd be one of the last to be deported. So,
What if, like, Trump publicly said the first thing he would do, like, executive order as president, would be to deport Hassan? Would you vote for him then?
I'd have to think about it a lot.
Yeah, that would kind of make me want to vote for Trump. Like, there's a lot of bullshit that goes along with it, but Hassan going back to Turkey, that'd be pretty fucking sweet.
Well,
All right. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe you can talk to, what's her name? Who's that chick who was banging Trump?
oh, Laura Loomer.
Yeah, maybe you could convince her to convince Trump to deport Hassan.
Shoot her a DM and I'll see if she's interested, okay?
All right, sure, thanks. All right, take care, dude.
Have fun, be careful. Was it this soft key business, I guess, is what he made most of his money off of early on, my guess? Okay, I don't know his background.
Inflation.
After all that,
of these
half
things.
the American population wants that economy back. What do you say to that?
I say that we should be talking about what the policies are.
They're just too dumb to
It's all about messaging.
No, it's because we don't talk
Because a lot
about
of people don't understand, Kevin, what tariffs are. They see it as this great punishment to
Hold on. Wait. Is he?
China. That we're going to do, he says he's going to raise it up. He said today 2,000% tariffs on China. But here's the thing.
Oh, he is. It is actually him. You're right. Fuck you.
Punishment to China that we're going to do. He says he's going to raise it up. He said today 2,000% tariffs on China. But here's the thing: it punishes the American importer. The Chinese are paid once you pay for those moles. The Chinese have put that money in their pocket, and then you are charged for the tariffs when you're bringing your moles in. So, and then hold on, and just one other point that he said.
Moving back to
They did.
America.
But one other
They
point.
did
One
not.
other point.
They did not
Another
do
point
that.
is he says that that's going to incentivize people to come back. That's pie in the sky. If I give 2,000% tariffs on China, it's going to force all these people to come back. No, I'm for American jobs.
You know what-
And
you know what-
that's
you know
why
what
I
jobs
support.
Americans
That's
work
why I
in?
support Kamala Harris, and I supported President
know what jobs
Biden
Americans
because
work in?
they brought manufacturing.
Oh my God, what's she trying to say?
Well,
here?
you know
And that's
what
why I
jobs
support.
Americans
That's
work
why I
in?
support.
What jobs do Americans work in? They work in IT, they work in tech, they work in added value at the end of a long supply chain of basic manufacturing. That's what she's trying to say.
Kamala Harris, and I supported President
know what jobs
Biden
Americans
because
work
they brought
We get it.
manufacturing back.
Let
But
her-
President Trump didn't. The tariffs that he's talking about is not going to incentivize anybody
get it,
else
we
to
get
go,
it,
"Oh
we
my
get it."
goodness, I'm not going to want to pay those tariffs, so I'm going to build this plant here in
I
America.
actually agree with
It's
you on
not
tariffs
because
that they're European allies, but
Yeah.
not with China, because unfortunately I live in the real world and not all of you are doing business. China, like I am, they cheat, they steal, they don't play by the
Well,
level
I don't
playing
think
field.
Then why are you doing business over there?
Right,
Are
but
you,
yet you're
are you
doing
going
business
to
there.
invest in
True.
a business
You're
that
doing
makes
business there.
sales? Are you going to invest in a business that makes all of the low value inputs that we buy
I'm a
from
lowly
China?
business.
Thank you. Yes. We don't want to do that basic manufacturing. We want to do the higher level, the more added value manufacturing.
No, because they don't have any value add.
Yes.
The Biden tariffs on China?
No.
So
I've been very, very
so
critical
since
of those.
Harris is running on that, how do you view the difference between their postures?
I think her tariffs, which are in fact a continuation of Biden tariffs, are dumb ideas. I think that we have lots of evidence.
Notice how he's like, I got the kill shot. Because in his mind, he's like, okay, well, I would support Trump. Even if he were to rape my family alive right in front of me, I would still support Trump. So I'm going to ask her a policy that Trump has about Harris. And it's going to ruin her day. Because if she supports Harris, she must support Harris like I support Trump, which is literally no matter what Trump does to anybody in all of human history, time, past, present, future, no matter what, I would absolutely support Trump. So I'm going to get her and ask her this question. What about when Kamala says that she would support the Harris? Oh, I would think that'd be dumb. I wouldn't support that. And he's like, what? 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 Wait, what?
I think her tariffs, which are in fact a continuation of Biden tariffs, are dumb ideas. I think that we have lots of evidence showing that Americans pay those.
What was the rest of that?
Donald Trump usually causes a stir with what he says. But
What's the point if they have the same tariffs? What's the argument even? One, it's harder to take off a tariff than it is to add a tariff. So it's not the same, number one. Number two, Trump is talking about massively expanding these to generalize tariffs across the entire market for every single trading partner. So it's not even close to the same thing.